Leading bravely to me means being authentic.
I think about women who really embrace empathy.
I do think every woman is a leader.
I've always loved the saying, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. I literally grew up on the police department, since I started when I was 19. In my mind, I think people think I can't do this, but I'm going to. I've been a police officer, I've been a DARE officer, I've been a PAL officer, I've been a boxing coach, I've been a boxer, I've played roller derby and won a national championship, to candle making and soap making, to woodworking. It's all a sense of accomplishment. You have to put yourself out there and you have to not be afraid to fail. Showing people what you're capable of and believing that you're capable of that is a big thing. I mean, if I'm not good at something, I'm gonna be eventually.
I once had a colleague tell me that my team needed to be a little bit afraid of me. I workshopped it and just thought, does this feel right for me? It wasn't authentic to who I am. Whether you're strong-willed or you're good with numbers or you're thinking about people and their emotions, that is what you should really lean into and not trying to be what is quote unquote a good leader. I am lucky enough to have had a wonderful grandfather, and he taught me to be a pipe, not a bucket. There is so much more that I can give to the world if I allow it to go through me versus to keep it all to myself to make sure that we're all better.
For women leaders, I think it's really easy to take care of our teams and our families, but that sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. And so staying focused on, self-care, which is kind of a buzzword, of course, but really, what does it mean when I take time for myself and to own the part of me that might be struggling? I might share with my daughter that I was tearful today at work. And that allows the younger generation to understand that it's okay to talk about it and to actually role model that being very authentic in that approach can really take a woman leader far. I get to see my daughter step up to the plate and be her true self because she's learned she can speak up, she can have a voice, she can take charge.
I did discover early on that I liked leading and also wanted to encourage other people. And I found if I got into a leadership role, that was something I could also do, was not just direct, but encourage others to be the best they can be. Early on, I think I was a much stricter leader. I'm super disciplined person, and I tried to encourage everybody else to have a lot of discipline. One of my favorite tools is a hammer, and I'm known to carry a pretty big hammer, but I have learned that there are many other tools in the toolbox, and I needed to work on some of those. And so I try to model for the other women in my life what it means to be a good leader, what it means to be disciplined, and not necessarily in the things you have to do with discipline, but also the things you have to stop doing.